Slow Food is a national organization, and we represent the local chapter. So when we created Slow Food South Texas, we didn't just call it San Antonio. We called it South Texas because we wanted to be inclusive of all of the areas around here that are food producing. We bring people all in the community together, and the foods that get cooked for that are all locally produced foods, and then the money that gets raised is specifically used in school and community gardens. So our mission statement is about food education, and especially for children. So what we wanted to do was create things, like with school gardens, where we didn't want to just come in and build a garden and then walk away. It needed to be this ongoing partnership, and the concept is if you build the garden and then you get the kids involved in it and teach them week after week about what's important about their garden and how cool is it to eat a tomato right off the vine, still hot from the sun and it smells good. Something like that can be a really positive food experience that is not necessarily about going and getting McDonald's French fries. Right now it's grassroots. And it's about being able to, it's boots on the ground. What can we do in a morning on a Saturday or in the middle of the day to be able to make those connections for people so that they really understand the value of why slow food can make a difference in your life. One of the Bonham parents, named Veronica Ramirez, actually I met her at a farmer's market, and then she started coming to the slow food meetings and just got involved and said, my kids go to this school, there's sort of some stuff, it's piecemeal, can you come and do something? So little by little, we had a couple of meetings where a number of other parents came in and said, yeah, we really want this at our school. So we set it up with the principal and presented it to her. Some of the teachers here at the school had already done small projects, like to build the greenhouse or to have a pumpkin patch or those type of things. So we knew that there was already some infrastructure that we could build upon. What's important for me in the school gardens is we are going to plant some weird stuff. We're going to grow purple cauliflower and, amaranth and just things that the kids don't necessarily know what it is. Fruit trees, what things are edible, nuts, seeds, things that we eat, things that they have knowledge about on some level, but they don't really think about. And it's that kind of thing, that ongoing dialogue that I think is going to make the biggest difference. So this is a way for us to expose kids of all different age groups to having a place where they actually have ownership. It's their garden. And so they plant the seeds, they harvest the foods, they get to eat things, they try things. We had a project at Lamar where we planted tomatoes in the fall, but when the wintertime came and it got cold, the plants froze and they died. So we actually took the leaves and we looked at them under a microscope to see what happens to the cells in a plant leaf that makes it die when it's cold. The other project that we've got going on today, we're building a new bed specifically for something called the Three Sisters. The Three Sisters is, the Native Americans did this for thousands of years. And that is, the Three Sisters are corn, beans, and squash. And the corn grows really tall, the beans all grow up through the corn, and then the squash grows in the soil around it. And all of those plants have this symbiosis, and so what one plant needs, the other plant has. And it's worked for a very long time. The best way to do it is to go to the website and see about getting involved. The website is www.slowfoodsouthtexas.org. My phone number is on there. There is an email address on there, which I check every single day. So if it takes time to create the food, then we should really slow down and take the time to enjoy it when we're eating it.